Which list is longer? What you know about the game of hockey or what you don't know about the Shanghai Dragons that are going to play in St. Petersburg?
Well, it's starting to we're starting to figure out. I've seen a lot of our players that are signed, and some players I'm familiar with. We had a few of those players that were in Vegas in the farm team with Quinney and Bischoff. So I know a few of the guys in the team, and Riley Sutter. So there's some guys you get to know, and we have 15, I think, North American players right now on our team. So it'll be fun. I'm looking forward to it. And like I said, it's getting back to coaching and getting back to the locker room and being around the guys. So I can't wait for that to happen.
It's a Gerard Gallant type team where you're a rebuild slash program in transition. Expectations aren't high. It kind of fits your mold of taking a team and to going to the next level. That's what it feels like to me.
Yeah, no, I mean, obviously when people look back and say, if they looked at the teams I've coached and the way things went after the year I took over the team, it was pretty successful. I mean, so I'm not trying to pat myself in the back or nothing like that, but when I went to Florida, we had 69 points, and the next year we had 92. And then when I went to Vegas, obviously that Cinderella run with our team, that was incredible and unbelievable to get to the Stanley Cup Finals in that first year. So I'm sure they looked at that resume and seen that type of stuff and said, why not give this guy a chance over here and see how he goes.
You are one of four NHL coaches or North American coaches to coach in the KHL this year. Guy Boucher, Bob Hartley, Benoit Groux. Have you talked to either of the three guys to figure out what your life's going to be like when you go to St. Petersburg?
I haven't at all. I mean, I'm obviously going to reach out with those guys when you see them over there because they're all good people. And, I can't call them all close friends, but they're all people I know very well. And, some of the guys from the Quebec League, it's Ben Gruz over there and that. So it'll be fun. I'm looking forward to seeing them and meeting them. Actually, Dave Barr reached out yesterday and sent me a nice email and, basically seeing if I was over there yet. And so it was good. I coach with Bersey and I played with Dave Barr, so know him very well.
Now, this is a league with 9 time zones, Gerard. 9. Not 3 like we have in North America.
4.
I heard
Hold
that.
on.
4. I'm sorry, the Mountain Time Zone.
Zones.
I don't want to be getting emails from the people in the Mountain Time Zone.
There's 4.5 actually in Newfoundland. Don't forget Newfoundland.
It's an education that we're going.
I stand corrected here. Holy smokes.
I only mentioned 4 because Turk's in Atlantic time zone and I'm in the Pacific, and it's.
Yeah, but I'm talking about where there are actual teams. There are only okay. So there are 4 time zones in the NHL. There are 9 from Vladivostok to St. Petersburg in the KHL.
That's incredible. And like I said, I knew there was 8 or 9 hour time change difference, but I had no idea we'd be flying that far away. But you know what? I'm looking forward to it. It's all new to me. It's a new league for me. And I've been pretty spoiled over the last 35 years being in the National Hockey League, a lot of that. So it's going to be fun and interesting, and it's going to be a learning experience for sure.
When did this start to come to be a realistic option?
Probably about a month ago, to be honest with you. I was, I was hoping to get back to the NHL. Obviously, that was the goal. And things sort of, didn't work out the way I wanted them to work out. And when that last NHL job went to somebody else, I just said, you know what am I going to do? It's been 2 years since early May that I got fired, myself and Mike Kelly. And sat down, had some conversation with the family, and this team called, and I said, give us a couple of days to make a decision. And so we talked for a few days, and I said, I got to get back to coaching, and 2 years is too long being out, and I got to show people I want to coach. And basically that was the decision. And, we talked to the team quite a bit, and they had a lot of interest. And at the end of the day, we signed a contract, and we're ready to go over.
And even though this team is called the Shanghai Dragons, it is playing in St. Petersburg, which is one of the most beautiful cities in the world. So there is a historic part of this that going there is actually going to be a real cultural thing for you as well, isn't it?
Yeah, definitely. There's no doubt, 100%. And, like I said, you think of Russia and you get a little scared right off the bat, and that'd be all the people in Prince Edward Island saying, "You're going to Russia? You're going to Russia?" And I said, "Yeah, but it's St. Petersburg's a great city. It's a big city. It's everybody I've talked to, the players that have played over there, love it over there." And there's nothing to worry about. They treat you like it's the NHL team. It's the same thing. You fly commercial, charter planes, and everything's as similar as the National Hockey League. So I'm looking forward to it and getting to know the people and the fans and getting to know our organization.
Have you been to Russia before?
I've been with Team Canada a couple of times in Moscow. Yeah, it's been a while.
When was the last time that you were there?
Well, I played there as a player, so that was a long, long time ago. And I was there as a coach with Andy Murray's staff. I can't remember the year.
Okay.
But, we won. I think we won the gold medal at that year with Rick Nash's great goal there. So.
Well, that was
right.
You were on that team, huh? Wow.
Yeah. I was an assistant coach with Andy Murray. Yeah.
You talked about the opportunities in the National Hockey League that didn't come your way, and going to Russia to keep your name out there. What are your feelings about what's transpired in the National Hockey League and not being able to get back in?
Well, obviously, I'm disappointed. I mean, you think you do a pretty good job for the most part, but the last couple of coaching jobs I had with the Rangers and obviously with Vegas and Florida Panthers. So you look at the background, you look at your history, and say, there wasn't much interest the last 2 years. I mean, there's been 23 guys fired since I've got fired in May in 2023. So 2 years ago in May, there's been a lot of job opportunities, and I got a little interest. I'm not going to say I didn't get any. There's been 3 or 4 teams that over the last 2 years, but it just seemed like there wasn't a whole lot of interest, and that sort of was very frustrating for me. And I understand it. I mean, I can't complain. I've had a good run at it, and but you say, I wish there would have been a little more interest to make you feel a little bit better about what you've done, but it's the way it goes.
You ticked off though?
Oh yeah, no doubt. I mean, I'm not ticked off at any one person or anything like that. I'm just, there's 32 NHL jobs out there, and like I said, I thought I'd done a pretty good job overall, and it just seemed like, and the people have the opportunity to hire whoever they want. I mean, they went with a lot of young guys this year, and again, that's understandable. Teams are in different positions all the time, and they go with their different guys, but a lot of good coaches out there, and I hope someday maybe there's another possibility, but we'll see.
So what have the last 2 years been like then? I mean, more importantly, I guess, what have you done for the last 2 years?
Well, honestly, it's been real good. I mean, I got a couple of grandkids, 8 and 9 years old, so I've seen them play a lot of hockey games. They're in St. John, New Brunswick, and I go over there all the time. We have a place in Florida we went down to, not a whole lot, but a little bit. And being in PEI, around a lot of good friends and family. So it's, like I said, it's disappointing it is you're not coaching. There was a lot of good things in the last 2 years that happened to me and my family. So you had a lot of family time, and that was really good.